Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with some War Robots game news, and we'll probably go play a couple games as well. But first off, alright, crashing should be fixed on Remastered. Remastered is live on Android and iOS everywhere right now, and a lot of people were having crashing. That should now be fixed. They figured out the problem, and I'll tell you what, I was crashing every other battle. No more crashing. Now drones. This is great news, guys. Drones are about to become free to use. It's not going to cost you any power cells. And you know that the energy on your drones was random. Like, you never knew how much energy you were going to get. Well, all drones are going to be changed to the maximum amount of energy. No more randomness on how much energy. So let's just say you got a drone that was on the low side of the energy. Well, you know what? It's going to get changed to the maximum amount of energy so you can fit more chips on it. And that's really, really cool of these guys. All right, they've been listening to us and they've been listening to you. So awesome job here. There's a few more things going on with the drones as well. A lot of daily tasks with microchips are going to start showing up. So that's really, really cool. More good microchips will be appearing in the store. All right, so certain chips will also have a higher chance of appearing, and they'll publish a list once the update goes live. Now, the new update's probably going to come within the next week or two when all of this starts. So it hasn't started yet, but we are going to see this within the next week or two. All right, cheaper microchip store. Microchip store refresh cost will be greatly reduced. All right, that's going to be nice, so it won't cost as much to refresh the store when you're trying to get new chips. Better control over chip merging. Fusing together 15 chips of the same name will give you the same microchip with a higher tier. So if you fuse together 15 tier 1 chips that are exactly the same, you're going to get a tier 2 chip that's exactly the same. It won't be random anymore as long as you're fusing all of the same chip. Now that's really, really cool. It says there's going to be some balance changes on the type A microchips. They're going to turn a few of those down because certain weapons are just running wild with these chips. Okay, like the lockdown chips, you put those on a set of shredders and man, you hit somebody once or twice, they're instantly locked down. So that's definitely a glitch or some sort of issue, and they're going to work on fixing that there so the type A chips won't lock you down instantly. Okay, and that definitely needed fixed. I mean, it's nice to have a set of shredders and just go out there and be like locked down, suppressed, frozen, locked down, like, you know, but that's not fair. Just like the other day my Arthur was out there, somebody would lock it down with the shredders. As soon as the lockdown ended, I would take 2 steps, that person shot me again, bam, locked down. As soon as it ended, I would take 2 steps, bam, locked down. I couldn't get anywhere. That should not happen. So that's going to fix that problem, guys. And we're going to start seeing the tier 3 microchips coming into the store as well. Right now, you can only get tier 1 and tier 2 microchips in the store, but we'll be able to get tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 microchips in the store to buy with gold. That's going to be awesome, guys. This is going to be something that makes the drones nice for everybody. No more power cells to use these things. So if you got drones, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. You're going to be able to get the good chips. You're going to be able to get, you know, free use of these things. This is going to make the drones very, very nice. So they have been listening to our feedback on the drones. I know a lot of you guys say they never listen, but they actually do sometimes. All right. They look at all their game data, plus they do read everything that we say and tell them. And sometimes they say, you know what? Everybody's right. We do need to make a change, and that's what they've done here, which is very, very cool. So they've kind of pushed the high and the ultra high graphics back a little bit. They said right now, you know, they've got a relatively small game. So when you download some of these games, they can be 2, 5, 10 gigabytes. Who knows how many gigabytes? So adding the extra stuff to the game is going to make it way bigger, which they don't really want to do right now. But before they add the higher graphics in, they're working on getting this on Amazon and Steam. So pretty soon, all right, Remastered is going to get released on some of these other platforms as well. Hopefully that's going to happen within the next couple weeks, they're saying. But they want to focus on, you know, gradual improvements instead of hardcore revamps and stuff, like just ramping up the graphics like crazy. So basically they've got the remastered rolled out to us, and right now their main focus is just getting everything working perfect and properly. Right now the game's running great for me on my phone, my emulator. It runs great everywhere. There are a few little things I'm noticing, but they're going to be working on these things hardcore to get these things sorted out and make this game running perfect for us. Like they said when they released this is kind of like an open beta thing, so it's all about us testing it out, giving them the feedback so they know what to fix, okay? Android's a lot harder to fix things because you've got all kinds of different processors, you've got all these different versions of Android on different phone companies, so there's a lot they gotta tailor the game to make it work right on every phone and every brand on Android. Where with Apple, everybody's pretty much on the same operating system. Most people, you know, there's only so many Apple phones out there still, so there's not a lot of different processors and chips and stuff. So it's a lot easier for them to get games working good on iOS compared to Android, where there's a million different variables on Android phones. They also said they're working on some sort of reporting system for when we have, like, I don't know, in-game tournaments or something where you can report bad players. Not necessarily somebody who had a bad game and got a low score, but players who are cheating, players who are hacking, players who are just terrible people, I guess you would say. But yeah, I mean, like, your teammate might come and push you off the bridge on purpose. Some people do that, right? They might try to use you for a shield and push you out into the open purposely. And that's not cool. So we might be able to report these people. They don't really say too much as far as how the reporting system is going to work, but it says for in-game squad tournaments, all right, we can report ill-behaving players in-game squad tournaments. And the next year's server overhaul, we plan on migrating from our old third-party tech to our new custom-built server solution. So anyways, those are some of the new things coming up, all right? Alright, so let's get into some gameplay. One thing I didn't notice yesterday when I talked about the operations is this current operation only lasts 10 days. And so far, it's really easy to get through these levels. Like, we're just blowing through these levels like crazy. So I think maybe it doesn't take as much experience to get through these things, which is actually really, really cool. We'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it. This is the first ever 10-day operations. I'm not really sure why they did this, but honestly, it would be cool if it was only 10 days and it didn't take very long to get through. That might be all right, I guess. The only problem with that is, you know, some people might have to spend a little more money and more often. But let's just say you didn't like an operations and they were only 10 days long and easy to get through. If you didn't like one, you could easily skip it, and in 10 days there's going to be another one that pops up that you may or may not like. So that would give us more of a variety of getting operations things that we actually want. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So in some ways it would be a big advantage to have short operations, and in other ways it would be a big disadvantage, because if they were 10 days and they're 15 bucks a piece, that would be like $45 a month to get all three of them. And some people can swing that, some people can't. I cannot. Alright, I can't really swing the $45 a month, so I'd probably only be able to buy like one every couple months, or one a month maybe. So I'm not really sure how that would work out, honestly. I kind of wish they would stop changing the operations around, to tell you the truth, but we're gonna make this guy die. Check this dude out. Here he comes, man. Big jumper. We got a big jumper here. We had a little bit of lag. I'm not seeing too much lag, to be honest with you guys, but we do get a few spikes here and there. Again, pretty much all online games do get a little bit of lag. I know they're working really hard to fix all this stuff. Like they said, they've postponed the high and the ultra high graphics for a little while, just to help work on the game and fix the game up. Let's try and get this guy. I'm out of ammo. I'm about to get bested by a Spectre. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, let's make these guys... Oh, they're gonna get me. They made me die. Die. Alright, let's go ahead and come on C with our Phantom. We're gonna have this little guy rush around here and take out some trash. We're gonna take out the trash. No offense to the other team, but you guys are red, so I get to do a little trash talking. Alright, let's go get these guys. We change targets. That's let's go ahead and leave. I think we're outnumbered over there, so we don't want to stay in there too long. But I'll tell you what, even though they nerfed these particular weapons, I still like these a lot. I know some people are reporting their Phantom being kind of slow right now, but he seems good to me. I'm not really noticing any robots that aren't working properly right now, except for possibly the Arthur. For some reason, Arthur really seems to die easily, and I just totally lost my lock-on, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. That's the only thing about these particular weapons, is sometimes the lock-on's a little bit of an issue. That was really strange. What is that, a Hellburner? Not a Hellburner, but a... Look, he died standing up. That's a dramatic death over there. We're gonna teleport. Oh, well, that's... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought my ability was going, but it wasn't, so... I'm gonna go ahead and use my mechanic. I'm not quite ready to die yet. I haven't lost any weapons, so I might as well go ahead and use it, right? Let's go and teleport back over here. We don't want to get burned up by that thing just yet. Oh, man, there's a bunch of these things. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. Oh, crap, they got me. They got me. Scorpion time. Alright, Mr. Scorpion, time to do your thing. Perfect. You weren't expecting that, were you, sir? Alright, let's get him. Let's get on out of here. Uh-oh. He's up in the air. Oh, no. We got... Oh, crap. No matter which direction I go right now, I'm pretty much a dead man, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I can before they take me out. Let's come on over here with our Arthur. Now, pay very close attention to our Arthur. Let's see how he does. Because it does seem like something's a little bit off with him. And he seems to be dying very quickly. Alright, that's the end of that game. That was a quick one. Let's go play another one. Let's go play another one because that was really fast. That was only a 5-minute game. So let's throw one more on in there. Alright, it would be nice to increase that reward, but... And I'm not going to do that. We're recording a video right now. We just want to play some games. I'm going to go ahead and pause this until we get into a match. Alright, so here we go on the carrier map. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Scorpion, and we're going to give him the eye. We are going to give him the evil eye. That's what I'm going to call this thing. The evil eye. These graphics do look really cool. I just don't like the colors on this. I don't like the colors on this particular map. I understand it's supposed to be the sunrise or the sunset, one or the other. So everything's yellow. It's the golden hour, as we call it in photography. Before I had all the health problems, I used to do wildlife photography, and I know all about the lighting, but I just don't particularly like the way it looks. It takes away from some of the detail in the lights that are on the robots and the weapons. So I don't know, I would prefer if they would change this back to just regular, you know, the regular lighting like it had before was really, really good. Everything looked so much nicer and better. I just don't like the yellow tint. I still think some of the maps are a little too bright on this, and that also takes away from some of the new details and stuff on the robots themselves, because the robots look a little washed out on the bright maps, and that's not exactly ideal in my opinion. Alright, let's get this little dude. We don't want to lose this beacon. I'm going to use my healing module, and I'm just going to stay in here and do what I can until they kill me, I guess. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose this one. I'm going to come in with the... I don't really have a good beacon holder. Crap. Alright, let's bring in the Hawk. We're going to get up in the air and see if we can zap a few of these guys that are up here in the center. Let's see if we can get rid of them real quick. Alright, if we can get rid of them, we have a much better chance of getting it back. Let's help our teammate take on this Scorpion. There is definitely a problem with these particular weapons right here, where they kind of jump to the, you're shooting somebody and the weapons kind of jump to the side. Like something's a little bit off on the hitbox with these particular weapons. See right there, it just did it. Something's definitely wrong here. Something's definitely wrong here. I was hoping to shoot that guy through the crack, but I don't think it's working. That'd be awesome if you could shoot him through that little cubby hole. Alright, let's try and get this guy. Alright, he went up into his ability, which is fine. Let's shoot that leech. Who do we want to shoot? I'm locked down, so right now would be a really nice time to have the pilot for this robot. We need to do this. We're getting what is not good. This is not good. Am I gonna survive? Probably not, but somehow I pulled it off. Alright, cool. I'm not dead. It's amazing. But yeah, notice how the weapon keeps jumping to the side instead of hitting the robot? Something is definitely wrong with these. Alright, they need to fix that. They really do. I'm going to try and maybe make a little clip of that and try to send that to them so they can see exactly what's happening there. I know they said they fixed it, but it doesn't really seem to be fixed for me. This has been a constant problem with these weapons where it just kind of jumps away from the actual person you're shooting. Right there again, it did it. I don't know if that's lag or if that's a problem with the weapons, but it's one or the other. I only really notice it with these weapons. I don't notice it with any other weapons, so I think it's a problem with the weapons themselves. Alright, let's go get this Arthur. Oh yeah, that was some lag right there. We had a big old lag spike. So I'm definitely still having some lagging issues. Alright, they're definitely not as bad or as often. That's a good thing. They are working on all of this stuff, so guys, don't get too upset about things here and there yet. Alright, they are working on making this game amazing. I have faith that they're gonna make this game work great. Alright. All they gotta do is fix a few little bugs and a few little things here and there. Remember, this is brand new. They've rebuilt the game with all new awesome coding and stuff. The game's coded completely different now. Plus we got the new graphics, and I mean this game is gonna run so nice when they're finished with it. Yeah, we got a little lag on this battle, that's for sure. But that's okay. It won't last forever. Let's go ahead and suppress this guy. Let's go ahead and get inside of his shield. Let's take him down. I'm going to go ahead and use my healing module. I'm going to run around in circles. he doesn't know what to do. He's backing up against the wall here. That's a good move though. Unfortunately, he's got the last stand, so I don't know if we're going to get to take him out or not. Come on, reload, get him. Alright, come on. We're gonna get him. That was a good battle. But sometimes when you have a faster moving robot, you can just run around your enemies and confuse the crap out of them, and they just don't know what to do. When you start running circles around them, it's very hard to hit your enemy. Nice. I know I'm almost dead, so I don't really care if I die or not, but we're going to try and steal this beacon away from these dudes. Never mind, we are not. Let's go bring in this Arthur. Time for the big guns. Again, pay attention to Arthur. See if you can tell if there's a problem with him or not. We got to get their Arthur, so come on, move on in there. There we go, let's shut those doors. Let's try and kill this Arthur really fast. We want to break his shield as quickly as possible, and I think we just did it. Let's go ahead and hit that guy. We'll send him flying. Alright, we got rid of one Titan. Come on, reload. We want to kill that dude now. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this guy. We got triples. Not bad, right? Not bad. We got that guy. We're going to go ahead and... our shield's gone. We have died. Yeah, there might be a little bit of issue with the Arthur right now, but I'm sure they'll get that fixed up real good, real fast. Let's zap this dude. We got the zippity zap. We're going to go ahead and cheese it. We didn't quite cheese it, did we? We moved too slow to be cheesing it. If you're not familiar with that, that means run away. Get out of there, cheese it. I don't know if you guys There's a certain show I watch where there's a character that always says, cheese it, cheese it. Maybe not always, but every once in a while he says that, and I've always thought that was hilarious. I don't think I've ever heard that term before him. Ah, man, battle ended, and we lost. That was still a really good battle, though. Anyways, I think that pretty much wraps this one up, and I will catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys.